And so, which is what's so odd is that this pandemic was the best thing that could have happened to me
There you go.
because I wind up after the Olympia, I wind up going into a development phase and then taking some time off. And because of that, the pandemic forced me to come out of the gym. So it forced me to deal with all my injuries, to settle my body down, to relieve some of the stress. And so now that I'm back in the gym, my lifts are so much better. My shape is coming along much better. And it's not as much stress coming into this year as it always has been. So,
Yeah. Are your injuries from training or from something else?
well, before I was an elite track and field runner. So
Right, okay.
I've had injuries from that. I've actually broke my femur in half from a car accident.
And your toe?
Yes, and my toe, that tragic near-death experience of kicking a bench.
Okay.
But I've also had 2 ACL reconstructions.
Oh, gosh.
And so, yes, 2 ACL reconstructions, a broken toe. I've broken my femur in half and had a rod implanted and removed. And so I have scar tissue on my hip and in my glute area. And so dealing with trying to grow and all those injuries and scar tissue has been a struggle since I jumped into bodybuilding. But this year I've been able to address a lot of those issues. And so it's been pretty positive, my improvement season. So I'm excited.
I'm just throwing this out there. You're not copying Branch and Johnny's Texas training style, are you? Is this a Texas thing?
No.
Are you just seeing them and like, right, and then like, because like those guys, you know, I mean, they've got injuries, but like, you know, I think most mere mortals would like their bodies would fall. I think my arms would come out of their sockets if I trained like them. I think you doing that maybe, or?
No, I'm like, well, the thing is that I do believe that my track and field coaches would always say a true athlete is naturally abnormal. I'm like, so they always try to push past that pain. And so I think any competitor is going to naturally try to push past pain, but no, to the level that Branch and them go, no. I'm like, when my body says, you know what, sit down, take 2 seats, I do. I sit it down for a moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I do try to, if I commit to trying to get ready for a show and everything, I do give 150%. You know, I'm a strong believer in, you know, if it's not challenging, it's not going to change you. But I'm like, I also have learned over the last year and a half that there has to be balance. So yeah. I have learned how to rest. That concept of no days off, that's not something I don't believe in that anymore. So I believe that rest and recovery is just as essential as hitting the gym hard. So.